Part 2. Our hearts found home. The change began with a message. Not a long text. Not a dramatic confession. Just 5 simple words scribbled on a small piece of paper. I miss you, my wife. Fecky found it on the kitchen counter early in the morning. Her hands shook as she held it. She read it again, and again, and again, because she hadn't heard those words in months. She went to the living room and saw him sitting at the edge of the couch, head bowed, as if he didn't know whether she would walk toward him or walk away. She walked to him slowly. Mezzy. He lifted his head, eyes tired, voice low. I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. His voice broke. I didn't know how to carry everything. I didn't want to burden you. I thought if I kept quiet, the weight would disappear. She sat beside him and held his shaking hand. Why didn't you tell me you were drowning? She whispered. Because I didn't want to look weak, not in front of you. Fecky's eyes softened painfully. You are my husband, not my hero. You're allowed to break in front of me. That's what marriage is. For the first time in months, he pulled her into his arms, not stiffly, not reluctantly, but with the desperation of a man afraid he had almost lost the only person who truly saw him. That evening, they took a slow walk on Douglas Road, side by side, their fingers intertwined. They didn't talk much, but the silence was different, not cold, not heavy, healing. They passed the street where they bought roasted plantain together when they were newly married. They passed the kiosk where they used to stop for yogurt on hot days. They passed the bus stop where he once waited 3 hours just to surprise her after work. Memories returned like warm wind. Later that night, they sat on the balcony watching the brighter Wherry lights. He rested his head on her shoulder and whispered, teach me how to love you the way you deserve. She kissed his forehead with trembling lips. And teach me how to understand your silence, so I don't mistake it for rejection. Healing didn't happen in one night. But step by step, wall by wall, they rebuilt each other. One night, under a softer Wherry rain, Mezzy held her waist gently and whispered, you're my peace, Fecky. I forgot, but I'm remembering now. She smiled through tears. And I'm not going anywhere. Their hearts finally exhaled. They had broken, but they had found each other again.